But yeah, definitely some winners and losers for this free agent period. So let's just get into the a lot of teams that made a lot of moves. Some didn't do jack shit. So
I was just gonna ask
who
y'all who's y'all's. I was gonna say fuck it. Who's y'all's top three like that got better? Let's be positive first.
Okay, I would throw the Texans up there.
yeah, they made the
Okay,
most
I'm
I think
moves.
fucking with it. That's one of
I
my
think
hey. That's why
They
I fuck
made the
with you,
most
Sterling. That's one
moves.
of my three.
yeah. I mean
Texas
Yeah,
did
they
make
made the
my
most
three.
moves.
Dalton Smith, you got Devin
Perryman.
Singletary. They made some major moves, man. The
They got
Texans,
Perryman
Bobby
today, I
Woods,
believe.
Yeah,
Bobby Woods. I mean,
yeah.
this is a team that lacked depth and starters everywhere. I mean, there's not a position
Guys,
on the
they got
side.
a primetime tight end. They got Dalton
Yeah,
Schultz, baby.
right.
Former
So
Cowboy. So you know about that action from Dallas
I
to
feel like
Houston.
the Texans have gotten way better, man. Way better.
Gotta
I got
agree.
one for you guys.
But
I guess. Oh, do you want to go to your? You want to get? You get? Well, you said Texas Boogie. What's yours? You have one Boogie. I'll go next. It don't matter. Whatever.
No, I had to say the Texans because they just solely made the most moves. I'll say number two would be Chicago.
Number. You said
oh
Chicago?
man,
No,
yeah, dude,
number two,
Chicago.
bro. Okay, Chicago. Okay, we'll go over Chicago first because mine, I believe someone's about to come the fuck up. But let's go over Chicago first because I got all of them here. So we got DJ Moore acquired for the
From the
first
trade.
overall pick, as we say. Tremaine Edmonds, which is really good. He's a really good pickup because he's still young. Sorry, Sterling, didn't mean to cut deep with the
I
salt in it,
know,
but
man.
but hey, sports sushi be telling y'all niggas now. All y'all out there that just want to talk shit, and whenever Sterling posts something or I post something, be like, oh, what the fuck is going? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Sterling told us like 3 weeks ago. Tremaine Edmonds is young and he about to be out the door, and he's gonna be a good free agent pickup for somebody in Chicago. Bounced up on that. Nate
Yep.
Davis at guard, T.J. Edwards a linebacker, Demarcus Walker defensive end. They got some running backs, Travis Homer, long snapper. They did pick up P.J. Walker. I'm just gonna give everybody some love. Andrew Billings, a defensive tackle, Robert Tunyon, and Deontay Foreman, which I think
Yeah, that's
is one
solid
of the
signing.
most underrated running backs in the motherfucking league. And as I like the Oklahoma Sooners, I can tell you, I hate saying that, but no, boy is nice. But the Chicago Bears are dope. What y'all got on them? I think the trade of the pick was their piece de
Mm-hmm.
resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? If I had to throw another team in there, I would have to say the Denver Broncos, man. Like, Russell Wilson really came out in this because what they were
Y'all
able to
really
do is
killing me.
they really
Oh, my
came
bad, my bad.
in. No, they really came in and got guys on the offensive line that could come in and play, man. Like, so I think anytime where you can get better at offensive line and free agency, I can't. You got to be excited about that. Was the Broncos' kryptonite last season? Was their
I got
lack
you.
of
If you,
offensive line play?
I'll name them off because they did get Mike McGlinchey, San
Mike
Francisco 49ers,
McGlinchey. Yep.
dog. Chris Manhurst, a tight end. Alex Singleton as a linebacker. Zach Allen for defensive end. Samaje Perine at running back,
Yep.
which is really good. Jared Stidham, Ben Powers, offensive line. Corliss Whitman, that's a punter. Still show love. You already know. Quinn Bailey, offensive line. Jonas Griffin, linebacker, fullback, Michael Burton, and a punter, and Riley Dixon. Since both of you seem to forget that Detroit Rock City has loaded the fuck up. The Lions are my number one come up, besides me being a Cowboy fan, and I'll say that we did good too. But as far as like when I look around the league and I'm seeing all these teams do their thing, the Detroit Lions, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
did
say
good.
it. The Detroit Lions gonna win the North next year.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh, and those
Detroit
Aaron
Lions.
Rodgers, yeah, they totally could.
I'm just saying the Detroit Lions are going to win the NFC North. Let me go over this list real quick for you. Give me one moment. Let's get the scroll on.
I got you if you want it. I already know who. You want me to go on? I
Oh,
can go
you
lead
can
off.
name them off too. You can
They
name
got
them off too. I
CJ.
know
Yeah, so
they
Cam
got
Sutton was their big one, right? 3
Cam
year,
Sutton.
33 million. Yep. And they got CJ Gardner Johnson from the
But
Eagles.
bro, well,
1
hold
year,
up.
8 million.
Emmanuel Mosley from the
Yep.
49ers.
Yep.
Let me see. Will Harris.
Mm-hmm.
They picked up. You already said Carter Johnson. They picked up. Now I love all their pickups. Isaiah Bugs, whatever. I can go over the list, but I love all their pickups because they not only picked up like good football players, but they picked up guys that played for the Eagles, playoff
Yeah,
team, Super Bowl team,
yeah.
San Francisco, winner. Like they picked up guys from teams that really win games. So I think that the Detroit Lions are gonna win the North, and I think that they should have expectations to do so. And they are my number one team in free agency right now. I don't think anybody's really fucking with what the Detroit Lions are building right now. I don't think people see it coming. And I think that from weeks 1 to 4 next year, we're gonna look at the Detroit Lions and say, holy shit. Like they're about to get it. Like I don't know if they're gonna. I'm not saying Super Bowl, but I'm saying division winner, perennial playoff contender, and the Cowboys probably gonna beat them in the playoffs.
I like it.
Speaking of the Cowboys, we can do it real quick. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be a show unless the Cowboys got mentioned. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Cowboys, I will give a shout out to my Cowboys. I want to say it is a love for the free agents. The love hate Cowboys. It is a love. I will say Zeke, man, hey,
He gone.
he gone, and I miss him. But I will say this though, this is one rule that you should always follow when talking about NFL draft and running back. You do not draft a super cold running back to a shitty team in today's NFL because all of his best carries will be wasted, and you will be sitting there wondering why the fuck does Zeke not look like 2014 Zeke? And it's because you have wasted all those carries with your team not being able to win that shit. So sorry for Zeke. That's just kind of the way it goes for running backs. I really hope that one day we get to a point where running backs have a new scale to like where if you, let's say you get drafted and you rush for 1,000 yards in your first like year or 2 years, you can restructure at that point. I don't think running backs should be held just because you know what I'm saying they don't last long. Because any team that you look at with a super cold running back, they do work. Like a running back does work. It's just a matter of having your team built before you get them. Tony Pollard, franchise tag here. I know what's up. It's great signing. Donovan Wilson, really like that signing. Stephon Gilmore, of course, really love that trade. They re-signed Leighton Vander Esch. CJ Goodwin, underrated special team player. Really like him getting back. Cooper Rush, always good to have a backup when you know your quarterback can get hurt. Now, this is the one that I just want to harp on. Ronald Jones, you fumble a lot. I'm not going to get into you. And Chuma Edoga, cool beans. No, I told you niggas. This is why I'm going to take my time to toot my motherfucking horn. Because I told you niggas weeks ago, not you two, but the niggas out there. I told y'all. I told y'all too. What I say? When I said the Cowboys need speed. There's one guy I'd really like for the Cowboys to get.
Yeah,
And
that
I
you
said,
did. You did.
Brandon
You did.
motherfucking Cooks. And they
Wait
went
a
and
second.
got him, and I am
Wait,
happy.
wait,
That is
wait,
why
wait,
we
wait,
have
wait, wait, wait,
wait,
wait,
what
wait,
happened?
wait, wait,
What happened?
wait. You, in the words of Pops Williams, I mean Pops Jones, you ain't tell me shit. I was out here saying it with your ass. I said
That's
at the
true.
trade deadline that they tried to get him. The
Okay.
Texans tried to trade him. I said be on the lookout because hey, it might still
Well,
be on the table. And
Boogie,
hey,
I apologize. You wasn't a part of it. Okay, so I'll take it
I
back.
was with
Not
you,
y'all
man.
niggas, but niggas out there.
Yeah,
Let's let
them
them know.
niggas,
You know what I'm saying?
them
Sports,
niggas
them niggas,
out there.
you niggas out there that did not believe. Let me tell you, I'm trying to teach you something, even though you don't want to go to class. You know what I'm talking about?
Now,
But no, I'm really glad they got him, Mr. 1,000 yards. He does his job every year. He's on the team, and I really fuck with him. Boogie, I know you know he played for your two favorite teams, so
Like yeah,
really like it.
so my analysis of Cooks was um we got him on early whenever he was with the Saints, but he wanted to be number one. They got Michael Thomas, and business took over. But all in all, his injuries I say is behind him. Because he had a stint of concussions and stuff like that
Mhm.
whenever he was with the Patriots and the Rams, but they definitely still got the speed. He still can give you 1,000 yards, irregardless of who's throwing to him, as he's shown you. He's done
Mhm.
it in Houston with Davis Mills, with Jared Goff, with whoever. So he can
Etc.
give
Etc.
etc. So he can give you 1,000 yards. He's played with some of the best of the best and some of the worst of the worst.
And
So
we're yeah, you
yeah.
know.
So as far as like Dallas Cowboys fans, yes, you got a legit deep threat and a guy that can give you a good solid 1,000 yards. So you got a number two. He ain't gonna take over. He's not gonna be your number one. He's not gonna. He,
See, I
he's
said
not.
I don't want to go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he's not going to take over CD Lamb's spot. No, he's probably going to be the number two or three option in the past. So but he will give you your consistent thousand plus.
He's
For sure.
he's gonna do his job. I'll let you go ahead, Sterling.
Yes.
He's just gonna do his job.
So, have y'all heard of the old DeAndre Hopkins stuff today?
I heard that he might be
I didn't hear
going
it
to
today.
the Pats. That's what I heard.
The Pats? That's what you heard?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's rumblings that the Bills might be in play. Look at the face Russ just made. Look at the face he just made.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
So Ed Oliver, Houston guy, y'all
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
He made.
Wait.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers trying to get D Hop and Diggs.
Yeah, so that's the play
solid.
right now.
That's
So
that ain't third place. That ain't. I'll change my prediction. That ain't third place.
No.
So
No,
what
no,
I've
no.
heard now, I don't have a source close to the situation, but I do have a source that's close to the situation. That there are the talks have the Bills were aggressive today in pursuit of DeAndre Hopkins. Josh Allen followed DeAndre Hopkins on Instagram today. DeAndre Hopkins posted some stuff about lyrics to Buffalo Soldier. Now I don't think that's all coincidence. So I don't know obviously everything has to line up. The money has to line up because the Bills don't have a lot of cap space. The compensation would have to line up. So I would say that the Bills will probably offer up Ed Oliver and a third or a fourth or something like that. And that gets the job done. And then I think the Cardinals would have to eat up some of that cap space for D Hop to come to make that work. But if the Bills could somehow come out of this with DeAndre Hopkins, that offense is going to be nasty.
No, that's a really good pickup because okay, so here's my thing about receivers and my thing about people that know I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I respect DeAndre Hopkins and I think he's dope. But everybody knows me, I was never like, let's go get him because I believe your top three receivers should be three different type of guys. You got to have one guy that's a slot speedy guy that just causes havoc across deep routes. Middle of the field, you got to have one possession guy that can eat it up, and then you got to have one guy that's just straight line speed. Like he is just gonna burn. And so the Cowboys did not have that, and I didn't feel like if you added DeAndre Hopkins, you'd be adding another guy that does what your two guys do really well. CeeDee Lamb is. We hope CeeDee Lamb becomes what DeAndre Hopkins is a guy that catches everything, but he's not fitting to burn everybody. He's not finna like, you know what I'm saying? Like Gallup, same thing. Not finna burn nobody. You're not slow, but we're not counting on you to do that. So me as a football team, I don't want three guys out there that need to eat up the same space. You know what I'm saying? Give me two guys out there that get open in that space, and give me one guy out there that's proven to stretch that shit out. And that's what I love about Brandon Cooks, because Brandon Cooks is like, throw me on that 9 and I got you. Like they will have to guard me. And even if they do guard me on the 9, then your two dynamic receivers across the middle will make it happen. And thirdly, the fact that he's played for so many different quarterbacks, he'll be able to catch anything that Dak throws because we know Dak gets shaky at times.
Yeah, I like the
I
move.
love it.
I love the move for you guys, man. You get a number 2 wide receiver, but I think people really underestimate what Brandon Cooks really brings to the table. He could get it at all 3 levels, man. And the fact that he's going to open up your offense, it's going to really help CeeDee Lamb work in the short intermediate areas. Even Marcus Pollard coming out of the backfield catching balls, because what Brandon Cooks is going to do, he's going to clear a lot of that stuff out.
Yeah. I want to pivot back to the Bills because that was supposed to be like, I know that tweets the Cowboys in there, but back to the Bills. The reason why that's really good with the Bills, because you just got what I'm talking about with the Cowboys times 10. Because now you have a guy that's speed burner on your one side in Diggs, who can also run routes very well. But you already know, Sterling, he can. If you line up close to him, hey man, I'm getting on your hip. I'm out of there. So if you put a guy like DeAndre Hopkins, which I love, my favorite receiver combination, speed to the right, possession to the left. Flip flop it if you want, but give me a speed guy on one side and a good ass possession guy on the other, and you got yourself a tandem. If you have a good quarterback, you got yourself a tandem that cause a lot of problems. So if they do make that happen, the Bills, I will take back the third place. I will take that shit back. Now if the Jets
take it back.
No. Now the Jets still gonna win it, but I do believe that y'all be able to surpass the Dolphins if y'all make that happen. Now the Jets gonna win it. If they get Aaron Rodgers, they gonna win it, bro. Period. That's gonna happen, bro.
That's yet to be determined. The deal still ain't done yet.
Yeah, you see the trades they made today?
Yeah,
they're making room.
Yeah, they
bye Elijah.
Elijah Moore went to
we need more money for Aaron.
Yeah, definitely went to the Cleveland Browns.
It's a good pickup for the Browns, though. On the cool.
Yeah,
For the Cleveland people watching, if y'all do watch, it's a good pickup for y'all because now y'all got Coop, y'all got Elijah and Njoku, and I forget their other receiver. I forget that they had already had another receiver there, but it's a good mix up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Deshaun come back right. Y'all got some talent out there, so it's a good even trade. But Sterling, Aaron go to the Jets.
Hey, man, I don't know what the holdup is, man. I feel like that deal should already been done, man. I don't know what the holdup is.
I think from what
niggas greedy in these streets. That's why
he said the Packers are kind of dug in on their compensation, what they want.
They want that 13.
Yeah.
I think it's the 13th for the first round 13. But if I'm the Packers, if I'm the Jets, yes. Like, nigga, give me your first pick. Why the fuck would I give you a third round pick just because Mike Tannenbaum did that shit 20 years ago? Stop playing with me. My nigga, like, I will give you this. I will give you this this third. But if I'm the Packers though, I'm also like, nah, bro. Like, you need to come off of first. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see. It's gonna get worked out though. Yeah. I don't think that they're gonna have to give up that first though. I don't think it's gonna happen.
They want to though. They might have to.
Yeah.
They might have to, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, cause like if I'm a GM, cause if I'm the Jets, and y'all could put yourselves in the Jets' shoes. If I'm the Jets, I'm sitting back literally saying, if I have enough to be able to get Aaron Rodgers for 1 year and have to pay him 60, fuck, I gotta wait. I'll just go get Lamar. If you play around way too much, I will go to Baltimore, fly out there, call Lamar Jackson, and be like, I got 200 guaranteed, bro. Let's go. And you tell me the Jets ain't exactly as scary. You tell me if you don't put Lamar Jackson out there with all them dudes that they're not exactly as scary. So like,
look, I'm on the side of go get Lamar Jackson. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Like, seriously, like, you're gonna give up assets for the short term for him to play 1 year and don't know if he wants to play for 2 years, blah, blah, blah. I really would just go get Lamar Jackson. I mean, you put him and Breece Hall in the same backfield, and then you got Alan Lazar, who's a jump ball guy, and then you got McCole Hardman today. You got an extra asset for Elijah Moore. I mean, the Jets can make some moves, man, and I don't understand why they're so fixated.
My bad, Sterling. I forgot that one. Fucking McCole Hardman. He basically said Elijah by McCole Hardman in from the Jets. Go ahead, Sterling. I get Lamar.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, it just makes too much sense to me. So the league is blackballing Lamar Jackson, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When a dude that was in trouble got all his guaranteed, but that's the real bad thing about it though. Lamar Jackson has really been a model citizen.
Yep.
And he's getting bent over. Yep. And the dude that was not a model citizen got $250 million guaranteed or whatever.
And I think that's the issue. Is like he was your fall guy. He took the bumps. He was a company man, and now you guys kind of don't want to pay him. And it looks bad.
Kinda. No, I ain't no kinda. Yeah, we know now. Yeah. Y'all don't want to give him his money.
And it looks bad. It looks bad on the Ravens.
Show me the money. They said we ain't showing you shit.